Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spill the Petals. We are out and about again, and we happen to be in Grand Rapids visiting Kennedy's Flowers and Gifts. Although it's so much more than flowers and gifts, I kind of look at this as a floral and gift experience emporium because there's so much. And I'm here with Holly, and why don't you tell us a little bit about you kind of stepped away for a little bit for school for a bit and then came back several years ago. I don't remember exactly how many, but tell us a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, so I went away to school at Michigan State University and studied supply chain management, which is very useful. I mean, we were going through supply chain things all the time. After that, I put my degree to use for a little while. Worked for a medical device industry and kind of learned, systems and processes and
Mm-hmm.
improvements. Traveled the world for a while, worked with flower shops abroad because I always knew I wanted to come back into our business. So after working abroad in Singapore and Australia, took my floral knowledge and my business knowledge and came back to be part of our family shop. It was September 2017.
Yeah, so quite a bit ago. But look at the experience that she gathered. So bringing in experience from different fields could be really good for your business, and congratulations on doing that. One of the things I know about you, one of the reasons that we're here is because you're very involved with the state association. Why do you feel that that's important?
I have always admired our Great Lakes Floral Association, used to be Michigan Floral Association. And as soon as I came back into our floral industry here in Michigan, I knew I wanted to get involved because I really value education, teaching others, learning from others. And my mom has always been very business minded. So I have always taken more of the business minded approach to our business. Everyone wants to play with flowers, but you have to be profitable to do so, and you have to pay your employees, and you have to keep your lights on and keep your numbers in check. And that's a huge part of what the Great Lakes Floral teaches you. So I definitely make a point of going to the business sessions as well as the design sessions. But the whole association is so important because education is the fundamental of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also an awesome opportunity to get to know your um, other flower friends. And for me, those relationships are what I really lean on. If I want to say, hey, this is happening for us, or who do you use for that? Like those
Mm-hmm.
relationships are so important to keep strong and just to form in the first place. And these associations help do that.
Well, and you're a little more than involved. You're like really in the thick of things. What's your position with the association right now?
Yeah.
And why did you choose to get involved with leadership as well?
So I'm chairing our Great Lakes Floral Event Expo, the GLFEE as they call it. And I guess uh, people asked me to get involved. I'm always kind of a bit of a natural leader and I love to just contribute. So I started first getting involved welcoming our business speakers ago in 2019, and then just the more you say yes, the more people say, hey, you want to do this too. And I was invited to be the vice chair last year, and then that leads to being the chair this year. And I've really enjoyed the friendships I'm forming and being able to kind of have a little bit of a say and say, oh, what about this speaker or this opportunity? Um, I don't know if that answered your
It
question.
did, but would you encourage other people to do the same?
Oh, I would so encourage other people to do the same. I'm definitely the biggest advocate for getting involved. I love that my team is getting more involved, and I've reached out and formed new friends. I'm involved with SAF's NextGen board and even our World Flower Council. So I'm an advocate for helping keep things continuing, keep them
Mm.
going. You have to step up and make them happen if you want them to continue.
One of the other things that I was really impressed by
Mhm.
your operation is how you've controlled expenses, especially cost of goods and labor, and brought those down to amazingly low percentages. How did you guys accomplish that, and how did you attack it? Because I'm sure a lot of people out there would love to know, point them in the right direction as
Yeah.
well.
Keeping an eye on your numbers is so important. Labor, cost of goods, and your rent. I think those are like the three big components that I've always been taught you have to keep an eye on. With our cost of goods, our refillable vase program that we did kind of speak about, that's one thing that really helps keep our flowers moving through. But also, I do a mixture of buying through our local wholesalers, because I definitely want to support them and keep them around. But I've also started to buy direct from farms as well. I love to travel. I love worldly connections. So that's been kind of fun.
Mhm.
And it definitely has an impact on some costs as well. And then labor, just being mindful, of having enough hands, of not overworking, leaning in when you need to, but really just keeping an eye on the numbers and balancing things out, not overbuying, just keeping an eye on it.
Concentrated effort
Yes,
on
concentrated effort.
everything.
And it's more than just me. Like, I definitely teach our team, to think about moving things through and just being mindful of what they're using.
Well, I know we talked about your refillable vase program, the way you recognize International Women's Day, I'm trying to think of what was the other program, the Tidbit program. And then you've got a tent sale that you do once a year to move instead of having a clearance area. Any other programs that you'd share with everyone?
We definitely have different events that our store is known for. Now, we do have a massive gift store, but you could still celebrate some of these things. So we're coming up on an anniversary sale. We're celebrating 30 years here on Cascade Road. And with the anniversary sale, there's always some sort of special offer. I think this year it'll be, 30% off in honor of 30 years. So that's a huge number. But we get creative with what we offer. And then our other really big event would be the holiday open house. And so that's something very unique, because customers come and shop with us and they earn Kennedy's Cash, which is good for up to half off of a future purchase. And that is, the first week of December. So we host the open house in November. All of our Christmas displays are out. The store looks amazing. We do giveaways. We have a fun, friendly design competition, and it's a great event. It goes on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a lot of our events are usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it allows people to come in. But I would say those are some of our main things that we do.
Great concepts, great ideas. We always ask every guest to our podcast the same question as one of the last questions. If you could share one thing about the industry that might be inspirational or something you've learned, what would that be?
Oh, we just have such a fresh, beautiful, blooming industry. I would encourage anyone to get involved. Pick up some flowers, play with them, have fun, and never stop learning.
Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. We're again at Kennedy's Flowers and Gifts in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Anytime you need something going in this area, be sure and reach out to them. And remember, we're on about every other month or so. We try to share something that's trending, knowledgeable, or business in the industry. And remember, as always, there's no use crying over spilled petals. We'll see you again next time.